Okay then, so good morning, good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching this. This is round 6 of the Alvechurch Winter League, and as my mate said, I'm just making up the numbers really. So just fishing for pride now. My league is well and truly over. So yeah, I've drawn peg 3 on Arrow because Mark does the draw on Thursday. So one of my other mates messaged me, I didn't even know what peg I had, and was taking the mix, and I've drawn an absolute flyer. So yeah, peg 3 is pretty good. I shouldn't have peg 2 if I'm honest, because that's the end peg, but hey, 3 would be alright, I like to think. We will see. Going from results, last time it was 4th in the section. That sounds quite good, but there's only 5 in the section, so it's second to last, so that doesn't sound quite so good. Arrow Lake, I just think you just want to fish a long pole really. There's no pole limits here, so I'll just fish a dirty great big long pole, probably 13-14 metres for eyed maggots through the water, and then whatchamacallit, don't seem to catch them short, and then well, this time of year anyway, and then I'll just fish hard pellets long, I think, and that's going to be my sort of game plan. It's supposed to be 16 mile an hour winds again today, and looking at the trees, there doesn't seem to be very windy at all at the moment. But I said that 2 weeks ago, I thought, oh yeah, the wind's not too bad, be alright, and it blew an absolute hoolie. So yeah, I wouldn't listen to anything I say, to be honest with you, especially with regards to the weather. You're probably looking maybe to catch maybe sort of 15 or 20 pound of eyed, and if you're lucky you might catch maybe 20-30 pound of carp. The carp don't tend to be that big, they're growing a little bit. I haven't fished it for a while, so not 100% sure, but the carp's sort of going to be, imagine, going to be about sort of like 3-4 pounders with the odd, you know, big one. But as a whole, it's going to be like hopefully going to get lots of bites. It's been quite mild in the week. We had one frost on Thursday, so bearing in mind the match is Saturday today, so hopefully it hasn't knocked on the head, and obviously, you know, it should be alright. Not going to make one of these excuses like some videos I watch where they keep saying how cold it is and all the rest of it, but hey, that's another story. So wish me luck, and I'll catch you in a bit. So I've just finished. I've been a little bit lucky. I've weighed 37.14 £, which is won the section. I think that was second on the lake. Not that it matters, because it's all about section points. So I was won the section. The reason why I say I was lucky is because the guy next to me has had a little bit of misfortune, Darren. He's hooked a carp, has took him into a snag, which he's unfortunately lost, and then he's chucked it out again. He's hooked another one, got it halfway back, which is a decent fish, and it's broke his main line. So obviously, where he's been snagged, obviously damaged his main line. So his misfortune's been my fortune, because they've only beaten by about £7. I think he had £30, and I had 37, so a little bit lucky there. Started on bread, had one first chuck, 18 metres on the bread, about 6 inches off deck, an 8mm size piece, and I thought, oh, happy days. And then wind was horrific, struggled, missed a bite, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try maggots. So I just dobbed 2 maggots, then fed nothing anywhere, gone across, had one straight away, happy days. And then I've hooked another one, and unfortunately lost that, just pulled out at the net. So I was a bit frustrating, but lucky enough it didn't cost me, but a bit annoyed at the time. But there's nothing you can do, so you just got to get on with it. But yeah, then I just toss-potted maggots after that. So probably about 45 minutes, 50 minutes into the match, I just could not catch anything. So started to introduce some feed. I did ping pellets slightly to my right, and that never had a bite on it. And I tried expander to my left as well, and unfortunately never had a bite on that. So had a nice day. I've had literally 30 pound of eyed probably averaging probably 6 to maybe 8 ounce. So, you know, loads of bites really, in quite horrific conditions. So league wise, I'm doing awful, so let's not talk about the league. As one of my mates said, that would have moved me up in the league, but only probably to maybe 19th. So not that that really matters. So yeah, nice day. Nothing complicated, literally just fishing single or double maggot on a size 20, and I literally just fished 012 and a 4x10 float and a 0.2 gram float. So yeah, I didn't need to fish really heavy rigs, to be fair. It's not very deep on the far bank there. It's only probably maybe 18 inches, 20 inches. So the rig wasn't like, there was no sort of flow or anything, as in like tow, where it was dragging it through. So I didn't feel I needed to fish a heavier rig, to be honest. So yeah, onwards and upwards.